Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to learn the very basic of Python. This video is for complete beginners of Python, which means you don't need to have any coding experience at all. The editor I used to write Python in this video is PyCharm. The link to the downloading of PyCharm is below my video. This is my second video posted on YouTube so far, and I hope you guys can enjoy it. So let's just begin. So there are 12 things in Python we're going to learn today. And the first one is how to declare variables in Python. There are three types of variables, which includes numbers, strings, and booleans. We're going to begin with numbers first. I'm going to declare a variable called my number and give its value of 8. And this is how I declare a number. It's very simple with simple steps. And then we're going to declare a string. String are basically just words. But remember, when you are trying to declare a string in Python, it is completely different from declaring numbers or booleans in Python. You need to add quotation marks. And let's just give it a value called Python. And the last one is booleans. There are two types of booleans, which are true and false in Python. And I'm going for true today. And we're done. That's just how we declare variables, including number, string, or booleans in Python. And you don't actually need to have this kind of boring names in your programs. You can have any names you want. And the next thing we're going to learn in this video is how to input things into the programs. We definitely need users inputting things like passwords or their addresses if we're trying to build something big with Python, like making an application or making a website. So yes, of course, the next thing we're going to learn in this video is how to input things into the programs. You just need some simple steps in your programs to let users to input things. First, you need to write the variable's name. Let's just give it a name called input value. And the following sentence is just the main part of our inputting process. So the next thing you're going to need is just word input and then a pair of parentheses. And inside parentheses, you need to add quotation marks. And just inside the quotation marks, you can write whatever questions you want to show to the users. For example, I want to let users to input the value they want. So I just write my questions. Please input a value you want. But what if we want to limit the types of users' input? For example, we only want users to input integer. It is very simple. You just need to add the abbreviation of the type you want before the word input, and you need to add another bracket into it. And we can see what this integer do. We can run our program a second time. So then we need output. Output in Python is super easy. You just need the word print, and it can do basically everything. It can help you output sentences, numbers, and words. We can also say strings. For example, we can print a word called aha. And that's how we do it in Python. However, you need to remember that you need to add quotation marks inside the parentheses. And we can also print numbers. And we don't need any quotation marks for outputting numbers. The next step we're going to learn is how to comment. In Python, you just need one hash symbol to comment out things. And this is the hash symbols. And just after this symbol, the things you wrote, whatever is a sentence or not, is going to be ignored by the programs when it is running. This sentence will not be seen by the users who is running these programs, but it can be seen by programmers who are viewing your codes. So this is just a comment. So I want to show you what these programs actually look like before I comment out any sentence. You can see that it prints out these two. And just after I add the hash symbols, this sentence is coming out, and let's see what happened. This too is gone, which means this program is run without noticing the comments. Math is also very important in writing programs in Python. Plus and minus is the same, but if you want to do division, the divided symbol is /, and we use asterisk for multiplication in Python. And one thing to notice is that we got this module, and we use the percentage symbol to represent it. Module is simply the numbers remaining after a division. The next thing we're going to learn is control flow. Control flow simply means if-else statements. So let's begin. To start a control flow statement, we first need an if. And after the if, we need our condition. So today, I'm going to make my conditions to be when the input value users inputted is equal to 0. In Python, we are actually giving specific variables certain values using only one equal sign. However, if we use two equal signs, this means we're comparing the values in the right-hand side and the values in the left-hand side. I want my first statement to be print out my input value, and then set is my input value. And our first part of the control flow complete. But what if my input value is not equal to 0? So now we need our else statement. We need an else and a colon, and the following is our statements for the else conditions. I want this second statement to be print out error, and then our control flow complete. Let's click on the run button and see what does it do. You can see that now my input value is equal to 2 and it is not equal to 0. This control flow automatically outputs print error, and then that is what's shown here. We can try again, and this time I'm going to input 0. So now it is clear that this part of the program is being run instead of this part. So the program is actually run from top of the program to the bottom of it. So when it comes to the control flow, if my input value is equal to 0, this part of the program is going to be run, and the following part is going to be ignored by the program if my input value is not equal to 0. This part of the program is going to be ignored by the system, and the following part is going to be run. Now we got two conditions, which is when the input value is equal to 0 and when it is not. And now I'm going to introduce else-if statement to you guys. Else-if, which is the abbreviation of else-if, provides an alternative choice for the users. It is just like the if statement, but it is placed below the if. To know the structure of it, we just need to replace if with else. In this part, I want to make my conditions to be when the input value is equals to 2. And I want it to print out 2 is my input. So let's run the program and make this value 2. and we can see that this part of the program is run. And the numbers of elif statements in a control flow is not limited. So we can have as many elif as we want between the if and else statement in a control flow in Python. So this is the end of my first part of the Learning Python in 20 minutes video. And if you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. See you guys in the next video. Bye.